What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Crypto Casuals. We are a YouTube channel and podcast, and today we've got some really exciting news. So I'm jumping on solo. I just want to give you a quick one-hitter episode, something that's going to be very, very valuable for those of you who, I guess, had the foresight to position yourselves to receive this really great fortune. So, of course, I'm talking about the Ethereum name service initial coin offering. It happened last night. I know, and if you're here now, I know you're really itching to get your money, so I don't want to make you wait. Let's go get that money. Here's what you want to do. So the first step is to go to your browser and enter claim.ens.domains. That'll take you to a page that looks like this, and at the top right, you'll hit connect. This will allow you to connect your MetaMask wallet, and you're going to want to choose the wallet that you use to buy your initial ENS domain. So I'm going to use this one for now. Hit next and connect, and you'll see my wallet is now connected. So let's get started. So on this page is where you're going to see how many tokens you are eligible to claim. My tokens right now looks like it shows me 0. It's 0 because I did not use this address to buy an ENS domain. That was on a different wallet. I'm just using this one to show you an example. So again, mine shows 0. Yours is going to show something much better than that. Start the claim process to get to the next page. And now I want to pause for just a brief moment. I'm not going to read any of this stuff, but I think it's really good for you guys to read this. This is kind of a momentous occasion. This is the first time, for me at least, and a lot of people, that we're participating in a DAO, right? Because there's two things we're doing right now. One is we're going to collect these free tokens that we, are qualified for. But two is we're about to create a constitution for this new decentralized autonomous organization. So all this information is useful. If it's the first time you've been through something like this, read it. It's worthwhile. It's going to be useful for the rest of your life as these decentralized autonomous organizations become more and more prevalent. So take the time to step through it. Don't just rush through it in order to get to the, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It will still be there. I promise. You don't have to worry about it. So here's the Constitution page, and this is where we're going to start to vote on each of the articles that are presented to us. So next page shows Article 1. I encourage you to read it, but I'm just going to blow through it for now. But before I leave this is Article 4. This is the last article. And I just want to give you a little bit of help on how to understand this because this was a little confusing for me. What you need to do is read this text up top in black, and then if you agree with it, you hit approve. If you disagree, hit reject. These boxes down here, the red and green, they get a little confusing. They have no correlation to these red and green buttons down here. These two buttons are just added for clarity. They are two examples, so if you had a little trouble understanding what is going on in this black text up top, you can use these two examples. The first green one is what's permissible if we were to incorporate this article. The second one is not permissible if we were to incorporate this article. So if you want to reject, just know you're not voting for red. That's a little confusing. If you want to reject, it means you're voting against all this black text up top. And just a reminder, these votes, you can choose either reject or approve. Neither of these options will affect how many coins you are eligible for. You're still going to get the same amount of coins. This is just for you to participate in the DAO and to construct this community in the way that you think this community could be constructed. So last step is here. Actually, second to last step is here. We're going to click sign. And now it's going to open our MetaMask wallet. This is a transaction that's happening off of the blockchain. So when you click sign, you will not have to pay gas. This is all just happening on the ENS local servers. Now that that's submitted, we get moved to the next page. And here is where you're going to want to enter your delegate wallet address, which is the same wallet that you use to buy your ENS domain. So just copy and paste that in here, click next again. And then on this page, again, mine is only showing 0, but yours will show some number in the hundreds. You can click claim to get to the next page. And this will open up MetaMask again. This time, the transaction will require gas because this is happening on-chain. This is when they actually deliver the tokens from wherever they exist on the blockchain to your wallet on the blockchain. That's why this costs gas. And remember, you have until May 4th to complete this transaction. So if gas is super high right now while you're watching this, take a little break. No worries. You can come back to it later tonight, later this week, whatever. You have time. Don't worry too much about gas. Do it when gas is low. So I'm going to reject my transaction, but I encourage you to confirm yours, obviously. I can reject mine because, well, I'm not transferring any coins. I've earned 0 coins with this wallet, so that's why I'm hitting reject. But when you hit confirm, Your MetaMask will start working. It'll submit a transaction to the blockchain. You'll have to wait 10, 20 seconds. So while we're waiting, I just want to say, everyone, if you're finding value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe, okay? Lots of value here. We want to share it with as many people as we can. So if it's helpful for you, it's probably helpful for someone else. Make sure they can go see this video. Make sure they can learn from it just like you are. All right, your transaction has probably been confirmed by now. So let's move on to the final step. The final step is this. We're going to open Etherscan. Or if you don't want to open Etherscan, we're going to give you a little cheat. We're going to copy this code and paste it in the comments below, so you can just send it right to your MetaMask. But let me tell you what's going on here. I've opened an Etherscan page with the token address for the Ethereum name service. So the Ethereum name service ENS token exists here, right? And this is what, well, it's interesting right now. We can see the price of each token is $47. So congratulations to you. That's a lot of money you just earned. But what we're really interested at the moment is going and getting this contract address on the right. So we're going to copy the contract address out. And again, if you're not here, that's fine. Just scroll down a little bit in the comments. Find this contract address. It starts with 0xC183. It ends in 9D72. Copy that out. Go back to your MetaMask. Open the wallet. And now you're going to want to click the assets page. There we go. Scroll all the way down to the bottom where you're going to see the import tokens button. When you're there, then click custom token. And here's where you enter your token contract address that you've just copied into your palette and then paste it. So mine's pasted in. I've already used this address. My token has already been added. So this isn't going to work for me, but it'll work for you. In this button box right here, it'll say ENS, and in this token decimal, it'll say 18, and this bottom blue bar will say add custom token. Just click that, and you're done. Then you have all of your tokens safely stored in this MetaMask wallet right next to your Ether. You can just scroll down and see the value of each of these coins. Now, while you're here, if you want a little bit more functionality, you can swap tokens. So this is how you turn your ENS into ETH if you want to, or your ETH into ENS if you're bullish and you want to buy more. The other thing I want to add for this is here. Head over to dextools.io. This is a website I just recently found when I was looking up trading data for this ENS coin. So it looks, well, you can see a pretty solid trend right now. It looks like it's heading up for so far, at least in the last 24 hours. And then scrolling down a little bit, you can see all the transaction data, which at first this scared me a lot because you see a ton of red, loads of sell orders, which doesn't quite make sense if you compare it against this chart up top. If you see a ton of sell orders, normally you see these charts falling off. The floor just drops out. So just to give you a little bit more context, notice that all these sell orders are, for 200 coins, 125, 391, that's a pretty solid one. So all these sell orders are relatively small. If we scroll down and find one of the buy orders, here's one for 1,400, right? There's some small ones, 20 and 30. But a lot of these buy orders, there's one for 1,000. There's one for almost 6,000. So a lot of these buy orders, there's one for 3,400. These buy orders are outweighing the sell orders. So at first it looks like this share price should just plummet. Hey, look, there's another buy for another 1,800 coins. It looks like the share price should just plummet because of all of the selling, but in fact, it's the small people selling out and it's the big people buying in. All these buy transactions are in the thousands. So this is a pretty good sign if you ask me. It means there's good long-term strength in the price of this because the whales, when they come in and they buy a bunch, they usually don't need to liquidate too soon. They're in it for the long haul. And that's good for the price of the coin because that means lots of the coins are locked up in wallets and the supply isn't too great. It isn't going to drive the price down. So that's just some of the stuff I wanted to add. Thanks again, everyone, for joining us. We hope you found a lot of value in this. Please like, share, and subscribe. Send it to the people that you know have their ENS domains. They can make a couple $1,000s tonight. What a day you would make for them if you were the one to share this video. But anyway, love you guys. Crypto Casuals. We'll talk to you again soon.